No, college is not a scam. The scam is believing you will be rich just because you show up. I only understood this after hiring people who never went to college and watching them struggle in ways you never thought about. Everywhere online, I see the same message. School is useless. College is a scam. Just start your own business and be free. And honestly, for a while, I believe it. I thought if I'm smart and hardworking, why do I need a piece of paper to prove? Then I started managing a hospital. I became the one hiring people, with degree, without degree, dropouts, entrepreneurs. And that is when reality slapped me in the face. I tried something that most bosses don't do. I gave chances to people with no formal education. Some of them were smart, confident, and full of energy. They said things like, school is useless, I learned from experience or YouTube. I can figure things out, and I just need a chance. I believed them. I wanted to believe them. But when they start working, the gap showed up. Not a knowledge gap, a discipline gap, a structure gap, an ego gap. Simple thing, following a process, writing things down, communicating clearly between teams, taking feedback without getting emotional. For some of them, it was too much. Not because they were stupid, but because they were never trained to survive in a system. And that is when I realized something uncomfortable. College is not just about what you learn. It is about how you learn to handle life, the hardship, the pressure. Let's be honest, guys. You can learn most of the information online for free. That part is true. You can deny that. With things like ChatGPT or Gemini, knowledge became a commodity. But college isn't just about information. It teaches you how to show up even when you are tired, how to deal with deadlines, how to walk with your annoying classmate, and how to follow instructions and still think for yourself. Employers don't look at your degrees and think, wow, you must know everything. We know for a fact that you don't know everything. So am I. We look for someone accountable, responsible, and productive. We want your unique insight, your critical thinking and problem-solving ability. Most of all, your ability to adapt and survive the productive professional workforce. They think, okay, you survive 4 to 5 years of structured learning, you can finish what you studied. So a degree is not a guarantee of success. It's a proof of baseline discipline. And in a cruel competitive world, that alone already separates you from other people. Now, let's talk about the fantasy. I will be like Steve Jobs, I will be like Zuckerberg, I will draw out and start a company and prove everyone wrong. But here is the part social media doesn't like to say. You are not them. I am not them. 99.99% of us are not them. Those people didn't draw out and figure out later. They were already awesome, already executing, already connected, and already exceptional in their college year. Most people who draw out don't become CEO. They just become stuck. No degree, no network, no strategy, no stable income. The word entrepreneur has become a buzzword. But entrepreneurship is not just idea and motivation quotes. It is boring work, confusing decision, no one to check your homework, no guaranteed salary at the end of the month. Sound like freedom? Yes. But also sound like anxiety, confusion, and burnout if you are not ready. If you come from a normal family like me, no rich parents, no big safety net, you don't have the privilege to just fail for 5 years and see what happens. You need to survive first. That is where college can actually help you. It gives you a ticket into the system so you can get a job, earn money, build skills, and feel safely inside a company while someone else carries the main risk. You are basically getting paid to learn. Then after a few years of that, you have saving, you understand how organization works, you see good bosses, bad bosses, you have learned what kind of work fits your personality. Now, if you still want to start a business, you are starting from a place of stability, not desperation. So how do you decide? If you want a structured, respected, stable life, like being a doctor, engineer, nurse, lawyer, architect, you need college. These parts are clear, tested, and in most countries legally required. If you want entrepreneurship, here is the hard truth. You don't need college, but you do need extreme self-discipline, emotional maturity, high tolerance for uncertainty, skills that people will actually pay for. And if you don't have those yet, college is not your enemy. It can be your training ground. So no, college is not a scam. What is a scam is believing that any part, college or entrepreneurship, will save you from doing the hard inner work. You still have the deadline. You still have to have the self-discipline. You still have to face the uncomfortable future, the result. When you start expecting college to make you successful and start expecting yourself to become useful, everything changes. You start asking, is school a scam? And start asking, am I actually growing? Am I becoming someone that the world can rely on? And when you do that, you will finally start calling anything a scam and start calling it what it really is, a state of growth. If this video shifted your perspective even a little, hit subscribe. Because here on Entrepreneur Playground, we don't just chase money. We build meaning, discipline, and freedom. One honest conversation at a time. Welcome to the playground.